Good evening, good evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is another late review that I'm supposed to do. There was supposed to be two reviews I was supposed to be doing today, and I just uploaded one of them today, and I'm doing my second one. It's the Knights of Sidonia on episode. Let me take a look. Episode. Give me a second. I'm sorry for the delay. Very late delay. Episode 8, yeah. I must apologize for taking very long on this one and so forth. I'm kind of tired and can't really think very well right now. I thought yeah. So pretty much when I look at this episode, that was kind of interesting about looking at something, and of course looking at a certain past that might be relevant to what's going on, and it's really surprising. If anything else, let's get this review started. Okay, at the beginning, there are three Ganas that's has the replicants of Hoshiro's machinery, and by that time when I look at it, it's they all battle it and had a fight or something. Later, during the fight, many were lost. One whole crew got lost, one died, and they all managed to destroy each and every one. And then while Tanakaze decides to go after the other one with the placenta to grab a sample, and pretty much he did. But overall, when Tanakaze's group tries to fight, the leader Kunato seems to have crazy nightmares. Seeing Hoshiro's laughing at him and knowing that what was going on. I don't know if this is true or not, but she might have found out that Kunato's behind her death, and maybe it's haunting him in a radio frequency. It won't stop. He's stop, and he's going all crazy. His psychological mind is being overwhelmed right now, and I go yeah, good. Let him get that, because he deserves it. Let this thing haunt him the day he effing dies, because he's a punk ass prick, because we know what happened last episode, because of what he's done, and I really go yeah, you punk ass prick, you got what you deserve. Let this haunt you, and you freaking do whatever it takes to try to get out of your head. It's not our fault. This is your fault for being all jealous and a spoiled brat as usual, and overall, it's what the heck? During that time, only one escaped, and by that time, Hiyama ends up talking to the captain and says do you know what the heck you're doing or something? And remembering of what happened long ago, Hiyama had an interest about Hiro, and so forth, and there were past times about this and there and so forth, and this was 40 years ago, and then it comes back to 14 years earlier, and later at that time, we see that Lala still has a crazy relationship with Hiro, saying well, Lala, that's her name, she hates her first name or something, Lala. I'm la 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 la. I'm sorry for being off top right there and being all funny, this is just me thinking. And of course Hiro here captures a hostage and says, where's my clone, and ends up finding it. And about this clone right here, this could be referred to Tanakaze, and it could be him, I don't know, immortality he has to have, and I'm thinking, oh snap, this is gonna be hecka tough, and so forth. By that time, sorry guys, I'm kinda tired right now, but I'll keep going, this is me right here. And by that time, Hiro comes in, gets the baby, and says, "This is my child now. I could take care of him. Give me time. I will pounce every knowledge I have into him, and he will be a powerful fighter and toughest one that you'll ever see." And later, the future captain says, I can't let you do that. Your life is not in your hands anymore, but Sidonia and the council itself. So he ends up fighting. He's pretty quick when I look at it. Even when becoming old, dang, I cannot even imagine how tough he is when he was young, And by that time, like he took arrow, he took an arrow to the to the thigh and arm, and at that time, like Lala decides to fight for him, and says like, you're not gonna get near him. Go, hero. You don't have much time. Whatsoever, you know. And he managed to run away with the baby and so forth. And by that time, Lala still thinks about it. Goes like, oh my gosh, there's not a day with that thing that goes by and haunts me, you know. And Tanakaze decides to go cheer her up, but it was Itsuka's idea, like his best friend. And Lala gets all Lala says hero, and you know, after Tanakaze calls her by her first name, and this really ticked off like to a point where he says like Itsuka told me to call you that to cheer you up, and this gotten her angry. It says, get over here, with the loud voice. It was about to drop her out, you know. And of course, like we see the Hoshiro's like I don't know how to say it, Ghana placenta clone whatsoever right there, and she's speaking like, I don't know, like ta ne kaze kun, you know. I'm like thinking in my mind, oh no, just stop. And I'm glad they stopped to go to the to be continued part, because I thought her eyes would just stare at me, would just stare at the screen. And I go like, no man, you're gonna haunt me for the rest. You're gonna haunt me, you know, that kind of thing. That's what I had a feeling of, and it ended right there. I did see a little bit of the preview, you know, but like yeah. When I looked at this episode, I thought it was pretty interesting, pretty cool, you know. I mean, get to see some action there, and many people died, you know, and that's gotta suck. I mean, the human race is like almost to a brink of extinction, you know, in this anime and so forth, and I go like, this is pretty tough right now, you know, and so on. I don't know what's going to happen next, but this is like how it is. It is what it is, you know, and it ends right there. So, if anything else, I really loved this episode, you know. It was pretty cool, like, nothing else I can say about it, like, to see how haunting and crazy this is and so forth, but hopefully things are going to get better, you know, and I'm actually looking forward to more, you know. I am Alpha Zero Forum. I hope you all enjoyed this review, and as much as you enjoyed the episode, have an awesome day, and I'm cutting out. Later. Peace.